There you go. Let's talk about Blue Beetle. Finally got a trailer.
Yeah.
Looks good.
It does look good, yeah.
Yeah. I really like the vibe of it. I really like, apparently this is going to be the first like clean new entry into the DCU. Obviously it was filmed before that.
Yeah.
But it's got that kind of Spider-Man kind of young hero kind of
sure
vibe.
does, yeah.
He seemed to have got the suit from Ted Cord Industries or something, maybe.
That's true. A little reference to the previous Blue Beetle, so that's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've cast a Blue Beetle or if he's still alive.
I'm just
in
looking
this
at the
universe.
cast now, and I'm not seeing a Blue Beetle. That's not to say that there isn't.
Might be The Rock.
Or could be, or they'll cast it later in a
Yeah,
sequel
that's
or
true.
whatever.
Yeah. Or it might be post-credit sequence and it's somebody famous.
I'm a Blue Beetle.
Exactly.
I'm a
what if
Blue
it's
Beetle.
Patrick Wilson?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's already been in the DCU, but
has he?
yeah, he's,
Oh,
Ocean Master.
That's fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares? Exactly right. But for people who
Also, he will be the Ocean Master in
going
a movie
forward
coming
in
out after
Aquaman
this.
2.
Yeah.
Who cares? Doesn't
I
matter.
don't care.
But so for people who don't know, he was in Watchmen as Night Owl.
Owlman.
And Night Owl is based on Blue Beetle.
And
so
Blue Beetle is based on probably somebody else.
probably a dream somebody had.
Probably a dream
Beetles.
of making a man into a Blue
Yeah,
Beetle.
and of course we got, if no trailer can be released without ruffling a few feathers. Let me tell you about
Why,
this.
what's
James.
wrong with this one?
Well, George Lopez is in this as the uncle, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody's like, "Ooh, something Batman." He goes, Batman's a fascist." And people got mad.
Oh, in the trailer,
in the trailer, yeah.
I mean,
But
he can't.
and also the point I think of George Lopez's character, if I had to guess, he's a conspiracy
Yeah,
prank
exactly.
or whatever. Like people are like, James Gunn said Batman's a fascist or whatever. No, it's like when
So James Gunn didn't say it's not.
No, well, yeah, but you know,
We could edit it out, I guess. Yeah.
But also, how like Peacemaker was like, you ever, think about the Flash or whatever. He just because the premise of that character is he's an idiot who believes everything he reads on
Which
the
is the
internet.
character? Did he say Superman's gay? Like
No, he
who's-
said Superman has a poop fetish. I think.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah,
I think.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also from the perspective of some people in the DC universe, I'm sure Batman would look like a fascist.
On account of him branding all those people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, But no, I kind of like the horror elements of the way the suit attaches itself. It's like it's not like a cool nanotech transformation. It's like a horrible body horror
Yeah.
situation going on. Got the extra arms, it can fly into space.
Yeah.
Really cool. I didn't know what
Hope he'll master that before whoever the bad guy
to
is
fight
shows up.
someone in a red beetle suit.
That's right.
Yeah. I hope it's not that. But
Call me Beetle. I'm a red beetle.
red beetle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I because we hadn't really seen anything of this aside from like a couple of teaser posters and some
some
on-set photos, which is
paparazzi
like
footage.
I mean, like the suit looks good and like but we'll see, won't we? But no, it looks pretty good, and I hope I hope it is because who wants to see a bad movie, Mason?
Not me.
Not me either.
I mean, sometimes we have to.
Sometimes we have to.
Sometimes it's this week.
For work.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's this week.
Sometimes it's this week.
Oh,
and you can have a big sword.
yeah, he's got the big sword. The big anime sword. Sephiroth.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII, maybe.
Final Fantasy VII. Oh, and it's a little bit like I'm just rewatching the trailer now. A little bit Shang-Chi where
you think he's like a rich guy, but he's not.
That's right. Hey, you think I'm a rich car, but I'm not.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think that about you. I have access to your bank accounts.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Can you put some stuff in there?
What?
Like fun messages or something, I guess?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Okay.
I do this thing whenever I transfer money to everybody. I always do it and 69 cents.
Oh, excuse me.
And that's just the benefit of having
because of
podcasting
inflation.
money.
Because of
And
inflation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No one's ever said anything.
Good. There's going to be an intervention at some point. They're going to sit you down.
Probably, yeah.
The whole family's going to sit you down and be like...
That's a very Elon Musk thing to do, isn't it?
Extremely, yeah.
Oh, no. Well, I'm going to keep doing it.
He cuts a bus in half. That's good. That's
yeah.
very Shang-Chi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
the suit has like that defense mechanism thing, right?
Yeah,
Where sometimes
yeah.
it takes over and does whatever it wants.
Seems that way, yeah.
To defend him, and sometimes
very cool.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Well, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I guess obviously it's the second mover disadvantage. We have an Ant-Man and he's a Blue Beetle, and even though the power set is not similar,
I feel like this is different enough
Yeah,
from
yeah,
what we're seeing in the
definitely,
trailer.
yeah.
Does he a shrink guy, this one?
he's not a shrink guy now.
Does he a shrink guy?
He should see a shrink guy.
He could see a shrink guy and be like, Doc, I'm a superhero. You got to tell anybody about it. I love those scenes in movies, Mason. Anything else, or should we move on to Secret
Let's move
Invasion?
on. Secret Invasion. Oh, this is exciting.
A lot of people saying finally we're getting a Captain America, the Winter Soldier vibe.
Who was saying that?
Everybody.
Okay,
you know,
cool.
like they would
Yeah.
get a trailer for something like, oh, this reminds me of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. The movie came out 9 years ago.
Yeah. I watermark of the Marvel Universe. I would say.
Movie. Like the bit where Captain America didn't know that it was a secret.
Okay, now, any further bets on who do you think who's a Skrull? Do you reckon?
Do you think they're going to take somebody already existing in the universe and Skrullify them, like a Maria the Hill?
Yes, a Maria the Hill, or
She's always been the Skrull.
or a James of the Rhodes, perhaps.
He's doing Armor Wars.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I don't think you can do James Rhodes as being an alien.
See,
the entire time.
a few of the things we do see in this trailer, we see what seems to be a big warehouse of people in some sort of stasis.
Yeah.
I imagine that is all the people that have been the originals of all the people who have been Skrullified.
I thought it was like it's the army that they're kind of like put on ice. But now it's probably more
I think
likely
it's a
the thing you
Skrullified,
said.
and I suspect that's an easy get out of jail free card if there is a reveal that somebody is a Skrull, and it's like, well, we didn't, and they get killed, and you're like, well, I like
So Terrence Howard comes out and he goes, nobody noticed? Somebody noticed that I don't look like Don Cheadle for all these movies?
That's right.
Can somebody tell me what happened? And like when all these there was a big Infinity War. What?
What?
Yeah, okay. So who are you thinking then?
Wow, okay.
I mean, it would have to be for if it was somebody like a James Rhodes, it would have to be like the last year, right? As opposed to like the entirety of James
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Rhodes's
yeah.
like cinematic
Yeah.
appearances.
Well, look, I think we can rule out Ben Mendelsohn. I
'Cause
mean,
he's already a Skrull?
He's already a Skrull.
Oh, do you mean like a second Ben Mendelsohn?
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Ben Mendelsohn times 2.
Good.
Mason.
Nice.
Okay, I think Maria Hill. I think
Okay,
they're going to do something. I mean, we don't even know, like, maybe the Maria Hill, because we know there was a Skrull Maria Hill in Spider-Man Goes to Europe,
Oh, that's right, yes.
and does weird sex escapades for one scene, really.
Uh-huh.
Remember? He was putting his pants on. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Put your
Yeah,
pants
yeah,
up,
yeah,
idiot.
yeah, yeah.
Put your pants up. It's rude.
Right.
See you rude. This is in the movie Euro Trip.
What are the stuff- yes.
So I was saying Maria Hill, so she's a Skrull in that, and maybe that's just Maria Hill. She's just a Skrull.
Oh, like she's always been a Skrull.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Interesting, okay.
Why not?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I mean, she didn't go to space, as far as we knew.
yeah. What do you think the plot here is? Is it a case of
Well, there's good Skrulls and bad Skrulls.
that's true? Is it a case of it's like humans. They're not all good or all bad like the like they're pictured in the comic books oftentimes.
Yeah.
Is it something to do with Fury has been attempting to find them a new planet to live on, but he hasn't had any luck.
Oh,
and so
okay,
they're
yeah,
like,
maybe.
we're sick of this, Fury. We're going to take matters in our own hands and we're going to take
Yeah.
over Earth or whatever.
Maybe the whole thing was a big distraction to get him off Earth, because
Yep.
he's the smartest
Oh, yeah,
man in
okay.
the universe and
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
He always knows what's going on.
Also, there's a few things that I think were delightful.
Yeah.
So it seems to be also that the Skrulls, at the very least, are putting together. They're trying to build super Skrulls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like of all the powers of whatever.
Yeah, because in the comic books, there's the standard issue Skrulls that can transform into anybody.
And they go, hello.
But they're sort of limited by Skrull physiology.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of special Skrulls that have powers of various. They've acquired various
we
powers.
did a video on it once.
Yeah, so the Super Skrull has the powers of the Fantastic Four,
Did a
but
caravan
they haven't
of
been
garbage.
introduced yet.
Yeah.
There's the Power Skrull who has assorted other powers, ice powers and
There's also
electricity powers.
Skrulls who have like turned into superheroes and just had their powers.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And in
But
doing
it seems
so.
to be that they are acquiring bits and pieces and using their technology to gain those powers from various heroes. So one of the characters clearly has Groot's
tree power.
tree power.
Yeah.
So I assume they found a piece of Groot.
Yeah, stuck in a wall or whatever.
From an end game battle or something like
Yeah.
that. There is also a damage control container.
They're always losing stuff.
They're always losing stuff, aren't they? But this one says Cull. So it's Cull Obsidian's arm that got cut off at the start of Infinity War, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what his powers were, but big and tough, I guess.
Big and tough sword arm, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. Can't
Yeah.
rule it out.
Can't, I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get our first
I mean,
look.
he's a big. You could make a big guy,
Like a thing
Yeah,
style.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
big
absolutely.
kind of whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. First real appearances of
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark and Jenna Coleman?
Let me check.
Okay.
Who's in this? The release date, by the way, is June 21st. Jenna Coleman, as in from Doctor Who.
No,
Olivia Colman.
Olivia Colman, thank you
Yes,
very
you're
much.
right.
Yes.
Yep, you're right,
Yes.
you're right.
Who might be playing a lady version of Union Jack,
Oh, okay.
the
that's
British
cool.
Captain America, like former.
Dermot
she's
Mulroney's in it. You rat. You rat, Dermot Mulroney. Kristen
isn't he the
McDonald, you rat.
Isn't Dermot Mulroney the president currently in the
Oh,
Marvel
is he?
universe? I think he is.
I have no idea.
Okay, terrific.
One day, I probably won't make it. Someone else will make it now that I've said it.
You probably won't make it to being alive to make this video.
Maybe not.
I probably won't make it, but maybe one day there'll be a video.
Somebody do this in my honor. I was going to do like who's the president? Like, who has been the president?
Right.
Because there's hints about like previous presidents, and like there might be a picture of Obama or whatever.
Yeah, well, in Iron Man 3,
it's like it's just a guy.
It was,
another guy.
it was a famous that guy.
Yeah, he was. What's his name? He's in like Shawshank and. He's death in Bill and Ted's. And
yes,
whatever.
that's right.
Yeah. Anyway, Mendo's in this, and that's
He is.
great.
That is great.
Big fan of Mendo.
Yeah,
Good to see him.
Who was the main guy? Who's playing this main villain?
The actor. He says his name is Gravik, but it's
Okay.
Kingsley Ben Adir is the actor's name.
I feel I've seen him in things, and he was delightful. How many gravestones does Nick Fury have at this point?
400.
Is it 2? It's at least 2.
Is that not the same one?
I think
the
it's a
previous-
different
It looks like
one.
a different location,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah. And it looks like it's safe house based. He's got he can crack open a mausoleum, Terminator 3 style, and he's got guns and stuff in it.
He played Wet Stick in King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
I don't think that's what I'm thinking of.
He was in the High Fidelity remake.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Soulmates.
Okay.
He was in Peaky Blinders.
Maybe
Two
that's what
seasons.
I'm
That's
thinking
probably
of,
where
yeah.
you know him from.
Uh-huh. Oh, and Martin Freeman is in this also. He's
Yeah.
a Skrull.
Like the whole time?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's
all
too
right.
ordinary.
Well, that's how they get you, isn't it?
That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks good. Reminds
Yeah.
me of Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah, with that intrigue and so forth.
High benchmark. Well, because that point that the Winter Soldier was like, "There's a big secret you didn't know."
That's right.
So it's that. I think that's
I'm
cool.
doing a soldier.
Next up, we have Across the Spider-Verse, Mason,
Oh, yes.
which is an additional trailer to what we had, where we got glimpses of some live-action Spider-Man in it
Yep.
from previous footage.
Sorry, I'm still looking at the Secret
Oh
Invasion.
my
trailer.
God!
Maria
this out where
Maria
he's,
Hill.
Where he's cut it
Maria
again.
Hill is just sort of like she's going around a corner with a gun in a way that would suggest she's not a Skrull. But maybe that's a flashback.
Well, there's also different Skrulls.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, Mando's not having a great time here.
Mando,
Yes.
Mandalorian.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Secret Invasion. What a delight. Looking forward to that. Coming out soon.
June 21st.
That's not far at all.
I agree.